Hello, everyone. How are you doing? It's Marie Fleming Grant here, founder of the Awake Revolution, and I wanted to come on here and share some messages with you. I've got 5 messages from the Arcturian High Council, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm also a channel for the Arcturian High Council and the High Angelic Realm, which I would not have said a year ago. So here we are. Here we are. So I wanted to share these 5 messages because I've been doing a lot of channeling. I kind of do it on a daily basis, but I've had some particularly good, powerful messages come through, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to just do a video and share this with you because I feel like with all the transition we're going through, there's a lot of turmoil and chaos, and sometimes we just need to hear these reminders. So I just want to share with these with you right now, to hopefully help shift you forward and for you to feel like you can trust. Very difficult, right? But trust where we are right now and what we're going through. So number one, there's a reason why you were and are the black sheep of the family. I like to now call it the psychedelic sheep of the family. So that feeling that many of you have had, of not fitting in, always being on the outside looking in, not following the kind of crowd. And sometimes you can go through life feeling quite isolated and a bit weird and never really finding your place. There is a reason that you were that kind of energy, and many of us have chosen to come into this lifetime, into our family circle, social circle, part of the world that we're in, to be that outsider. And because we're very much here to not follow the mainstream narrative, because we just don't fit in. And so you, same as me, are here to create a very new way of living. So there is a reason why you've always felt different. So it's just a reminder for you to remember this and know that there is a method to all of this madness. And it's a very powerful, positive thing for you to be that person that doesn't fit in. And know that there are many of us here, who are the same. So even if you're the only one in your particular social circle, this is okay. And it's all part of the strategy. In fact, I did a post, was it yesterday or day before, saying, that it's a strategic thing that we've all been sprinkled all over the planet in different locations, so that we can hold the light, anchor the light in the areas that we most need it. So there is a method. So just know that there is much more divine planning and strategy behind all of this than you may realize. It's easy to forget, right? So number two, I love this message. It came through today when I was in channel, and they were explaining to me that this is the first time that we get to be on the earth plane with so many courageous souls, because before we came into this lifetime, we all received the call. I did, so did you watching this video. We all received the call to come into this planet, into this lifetime, to help with this massive transformation that this whole planet is undergoing right now. So this is the first time that we're actually on the earth plane with so many higher consciousness beings. So again, I want to remind you of that, because where you are in the world, you might really feel like you're the only one. And I want to remind you that there's a whole world out there. We're all in different parts of the world, but there's never been a time where so many of us have been in the same era, in the same lifetime, with the same kind of plugging into these new creations, right, that we're going to bring in. So this is a really powerful, exciting time to be here. It really is. And it's okay if you don't feel this every day. I don't feel like this every day, much more now than before. But I still have those days where I just think, what the hell, get me off this planet. So I just want to remind you of that. Number three, you are an old soul or a star seed. This is definitely, definitely not your first lifetime. You may have a sense of this. You may know this already. You may have wondered about this. So if you're getting any feelings within you right now as I'm saying this, just allow this to activate you. This is not your first lifetime. Of course it isn't. You've got knowledge within your soul of much better ways of living and existing, which is why you feel frustrated at the state of this planet right now, and you feel frustrated that other people can't see what you see. This is because you're a higher consciousness. So I want you to know, and we want you to know, that this is not your first lifetime. You are very experienced. This is why you chose to come here. This is why you are equipped to be here right now on this planet during a massive time of transition and upheaval and chaos and crap. You are so equipped for it. Okay, so this is not your first lifetime. Number four, they want to remind you that you all, including you watching this, have special abilities that are very needed on this planet. I had a great conversation with them today, this morning. We were talking about this, and they were reminding me that there are many people who are still of the opinion that to be, kind of someone with special gifts and abilities to help humanity, you have to be some sort of spiritual guru, wearing robes and having a weird, that kind of spiritual voice, and maybe not swearing and being very virtuous. It's like, no, you have spiritual gifts and special abilities that are very much needed. It does not have to look like doing live streams. It doesn't have to look like even helping people in a one-to-one basis. You could be a hairdresser, right? And your gift is to help people feel good about themselves. You could be a builder. You could be helping people build and construct homes and properties, and this is how you shine your light. There is no one way. So if you are still here right now receiving these words, know that you have special abilities. Maybe you know what they are, great. Maybe you're still having to figure this out. That's okay, they're going to come. But know that they do not have to look like a particular way. And some of our spiritual communities and teachers and leaders in that area, so-called leaders in that area, have led the way to make people believe and think falsely that you have to look a certain way or behave a certain way to be spiritual. You do not. You do not. We are so misled. So don't underestimate. You have absolutely amazing special talents, abilities that you've brought into this lifetime. And by the way, you've accumulated these from all of your previous lifetimes. We cannot get away from this, that let's stop trying to pretend and dismiss that we are spiritual beings. You've had many lifetimes. I'm going to just keep saying it until it goes through, right? You've had so many lifetimes. So there's no need to be a certain type, and you all have special abilities. Every single one of you listening to this message right now, whether you watch it now or 6 months from now, okay? And then the final one, number 5, is you are being supported through this transition. This is the message that I keep getting through when I do like laser focus channel sessions with people, or when I just get random messages come through, sometimes for people in my private group, the Awake Revolution Soul Team. You can join that if you feel like. But they want you to know that you are being supported. And I had a beautiful message come through from one of my community members in my group, where she shared, and she was very open about it, and many people have, she's got to the point where she's got to leave her job because she's not complying with certain requirements, right? And the message to her, and also the message to any of you, is that you are being fully supported. So even if it looks really scary and you don't know what your next steps are, or you just feel really like the rug's been pulled out from underneath you, and I really know that feeling through my life, I've had it many times, they want you to know that you are fully supported. So really important to allow yourself to restore, give yourself time to process this year. This year's been incredibly insane, right? There's a lot of change. Know that if you just follow that, you can follow the intuitive guidance, you can follow the signs, you are being supported, and really you just need to take the next step, and then the next step will unfold, and then the next step will unfold. So it is a bit of a trust process, right? You've got to have the faith, but they want you to know that they are here fully supporting you. You have your own teams supporting you as well. You are not alone. So just take heart and know that this is all going in the right direction. It really is. It really and truly is. But looking after yourself. And also posted yesterday a message around, it is your duty. It's self-care isn't even a kind of maybe I will. It's your duty now, with what you know, being a conscious individual, knowing what you know about the world and what's going on. It's your duty to up your self-care. So really, really give yourself permission to do everything you need right now, mind, body, spirit, to really restore yourself, because we're going to go into 2022 not too long, and there's going to be more changes. So just be ready and just prepare yourself. So really take the time to nourish yourself, rest, have some downtime. You'll have time to figure out how you're going to move through next year, but it's really important just to take some time. Okay, so there's a reason you are the black sheep of the family. It's led you to this point. Um, this is the first time we've been on the planet with so many courageous, conscious souls. This is incredible. It's exciting. If you choose to see it that way, you are definitely an old soul, maybe starseed. This is not your first lifetime. Absolutely not. You all have special abilities that are very needed on this planet, and you are absolutely being supported every step of the way. So, those are my 5 messages for you from the Arcturian High Council. They send you so much love. I send you so much love, and let me know how you're doing. All right, take care. Talk to you soon.